How's it going? Hope everything's going good for you. Semester's almost over, so that's good. Today I'm talking about one of my all-time favorite parkour moves called the speed vault. It's super smooth, it's super effective, and as the name implies, it's speedy. I strongly recommend before you try to learn this vault that you learn the safety vault. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video on that vault, so be sure to check it out. Otherwise, I am going to move forward with the assumption that you already know how to do that move. So the purpose of the speed vault essentially is to get you over an obstacle without interrupting your pace of movement whatsoever, because it brings you into very minimal contact with whatever the obstacle is. So from a technical angle, this vault can be broken down into 4 parts: the run-up, the punch, the vault itself, and then the carry through. So I'm going to break down those 4 pieces of the vault, and then I'm going to give you a series of exercises that you can do that are easier than a speed vault to sort of work your way up to a vault so you don't have to just go out and, wing it. So step 1 is the run up. This is just the part of the vault where you're running at the obstacle. And for the speed vault, you're going to want to run with pretty broad strides. You don't want to stutter step at all, because the whole point is to maintain a certain pace throughout the entirety of the movement. And you're going to want to keep the pace anywhere between 60 and 100% of your top running speed. So step 2 is the punch. And the punch is just what you do with your feet to get yourself off the ground. So if you watch my feet in this clip, you can see that I'm timing my strides so that I can launch into the vault off of one of my feet. And so that way I can explode off the ground without interrupting my pace whatsoever, which is the whole point of the vault. And most importantly, that means no stutter stepping. So the foot I'm punching with is on the same side as whatever hand I'm going to put on the obstacle. So for me, as you can see in the clip, I'm punching off of my left foot. So step 3 is the vault itself, right? Actually going over the obstacle. And for this, I'm going to give you 3 physical points of reference that you can think about, sort of checkpoints, physical cues, so you know how your body should feel and look as you're going over the obstacle. Cue number 1 is your chest. Your chest should be pointing straight out in front of you throughout every step of the vault. That's going to help steer the vault in the right direction. Cue number 2 is your legs. So in this clip, you can see that the leg that I punched with has to get off of the ground and join my other leg going over the obstacle. So what I do is I simultaneously drive my legs up and to the side of me. And you can see here how the upward movement of my right leg is helping my left leg get off the ground. So I'm driving my right leg up at the same time as I'm trying to move my left leg up, and the combination of the upward movement of both of those legs helps get them over the obstacle. So that's the second cue, is your legs. And so the third physical cue, goodness, I'm having a stroke. The third physical cue is your arms. So my left arm reaches straight down and posts on the obstacle, right? Not completely locked out, so as not to hurt your elbow, but almost completely locked out. And my right arm, just like my right leg, drives straight up to provide even more momentum for my left leg to get off the ground and where it's supposed to be. So as you can see here, by the time I'm directly over the obstacle, my left arm should be posting down on the obstacle, and my legs should both be out to one side. So that's step number 3, the vault itself. So step number 4 is the carry through, or the landing of the vault, right? What are you going to do after you get over the obstacle? And remember, we need to be able to get over the obstacle and to the ground without interrupting the pace of our run up at all. And that means we need to land in a stride, right? 1 foot at a time. And for the speed vault, we want whatever foot we punched with to touch the ground first. So for me, that's my left foot. So in the clip, you can see me spot the ground, and then my left foot reaches forward and touches the ground, and my right foot just follows naturally. So that way I'm able to go over the obstacle and land and just continue running in a straight line. In the clip, I don't run in a straight line because you can see there's a table right in front of me, so I was going to run into the table. So combined, the speed vault looks like this. So that's the vault. Very quickly, I want to take you through a few exercises, moves you can do to build up to it, again, so you don't have to go outside and just, kill yourself trying to wing it. And the first one is a safety vault. Again, if you don't know how to do that, watch my video on it. The second one is just to place 2 hands on an obstacle and swing your legs over it to one side. If you want to build on this one a little more, add a running start to it. And the third one is just like the second one, except you're going to put 1 hand on the obstacle instead of 2. And for this, I highly recommend you find an obstacle that's pretty low to the ground at first, just so you can get used to the movement of it. And then the 4th progression is just the 3rd one, but you're going to add a running start to it. That same movement of putting 1 hand on the obstacle and swinging your legs over, you're going to find higher obstacles and run at higher speeds gradually until you become comfortable enough with that movement that you can do it in a variety of situations. And that's pretty much it. That's the speed vault. It's a super cool move, pretty smooth if I do give myself a little bit of credit. So be sure you give it a try, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see, and I'll make sure that I get that to you. I'll say it one last time. Before you try this, learn a safety vault, check that video out right here. And that's it. Have a good week, and I'll catch you later. Take care.